This is Shenita Frequency, back with a new video. Alright, back with a new video. The Shenita Frequency. Alright. These chicks be sending witchcraft, baby. It don't work. Them spells and stuff don't work on me, baby. I'm silent. Alright. We got trust your own advice. Okay, make sure you like, comment, and subscribing. All right, to the channel. They trying to make me believe that I shouldn't be doing this. But baby, this it ain't stopping. You're gonna have to just get over it. Okay. You just gonna have to get over it, get with the program. Look, I'm hearing K Michelle, scooch on over. All right, just gonna have to scooch on over, baby. Okay, just gonna have to scooch on over, but we got trust your own advice. Okay, someone is being called to trust your own advice. Someone is really good at giving out advice, okay? Listening and being able to analyze others and seeing what's missing and what they need. But when it comes to somebody's own advice for themselves, baby, they don't trust it. Okay? And this is why you got to work on your intuition and sit with yourself. Okay? Some of you guys are being called to sit with yourself, get deeper into your own intuition, and trust your own advice. Okay? Trust your own advice. Stop trusting everybody else. Stop asking everybody for something. And trust yourself. Alright? And trust yourself. Let's get into this message. Okay? What is the energy of the collective at this time? Scooch on over. Scooch on over. And the hands are ashy. Alright. They ashy. Okay, I wash them a lot. Alright, let me get some oil, baby. Alright, let me get some oil. You know I like to use some mustard seed and my Skhye. I got a spearmint oil. It's really good. Let me get some of this lotion real quick. Trust your own advice. Trust it. And advice that you're giving out. It's time for you to use it. Okay, it's time for you to trust your own advice. I use some coconut oil. It's time for you to trust your own advice. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Okay? Because sometimes people are people don't have the best intentions when they are giving it to you, okay? So there's no better advice than the advice you can give yourself. Alright? So listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. You can go to all these tarot readers and get all these messages. But always check back with yourself, okay? Always go in with self, alright? Most of the time you already know the answer. And we just validating what you already know, okay? Sometimes you might not see things within yourself, okay? Most of the time when I do my readings, I'm pulling out things that people refuse to see about themselves, okay? And I'm mostly validating unless I do a certain type of reading. I'm really just validating what people already know or can't tell themselves the truth about. Okay, so learn to accept the truth no matter how it makes you feel. All right, so let's get into this message. Let's get into this message. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hype me up. We got the Eight of Swords, okay, in reverse. So some of you guys have decided to get out of your own way, okay, to release yourself from some type of restraints that you may have had on your mind. Okay, physically, you may have been restrained in a relationship with other people's problems and issues. All right, you may have been restrained from just mentally. All right, your thoughts. You might have found like you couldn't think your way out of some things, like you were being restrained. Some of you guys have decided to liberate yourself, free yourself, and decide to give yourself the permission to be free. Sometimes we don't understand that we're the reason why we don't feel free. Only we can accept bondage and restraint. Okay? And I feel like somebody came into realization that they were free, that they didn't have to do anything that they didn't want to do. Okay, and that the whole time it was them restraining themselves. Look how the person don't have nobody there. Okay, it's just them. Okay, it's always you uh believing that you're not free or feeling like you gave somebody your power. All right, so someone has decided to rescue themselves, to stop interfering in things that didn't have nothing to do with them, releasing obstacles, okay? Yeah, overcoming fears, okay? Fears can keep you restrained. Fears are just things you don't understand, they're illusions, okay? Somebody decided to get, I'm getting like freedom sounds like a bird cage. Somebody was like a bird in a cage and they just realized that they could have always opened the cage door. All right, we have the moon card. Okay, yeah, so someone is trusting their intuition and that's what freed them. Okay, and I think that's what this trust your own advice. All right, trust your own advice may come from. Okay, someone decided to trust themselves. And for people who haven't decided to trust yourself, you're being called to trust the advice that you may be trying to give yourself. All right, you may be speaking some type of advice for some of y'all to somebody else, but it resonates with you. Okay, and that's because you need to take the advice that you may be giving to somebody else. All right, and this advice may free some of you guys. Okay, some of you guys may not believe that you're strong enough, but you are strong enough to free your mind. Okay, what does the song say? Free your mind, the rest will follow. Okay, so free your mind and let the rest follow, baby. Okay, it's time to be free, walking your path. Look at the moon coming to light up your path. Some of y'all have animals that's just waiting for you to get it so they can coexist within this experience of life with you. Okay, somebody got a pet and they here to walk the path with you, and here you are in bondage. So now the animal who is here to help you co-create, right, is in bondage with you. Okay, free yourself and live out your life. All right, live out your dreams, live out your fantasies. That's what you're here to do. Trust your intuition. There's some type of truth that is about to come out for some of you guys. And some you may be getting like very vivid dreams, okay? or find yourself creating in your imagination. I think that a lot of you guys don't realize in your imagination, if you pay attention long enough, if you can focus long enough on your imagination and what's happening there, right? Or if you're visualizing, okay, most of you guys are creating change in your mind, right? That you want to see in your reality, okay? That you want to see in your reality. So get in your imagination, get in your dreams and start really, I mean, some of you guys may need to even get a journal because I like to journal my dreams. Okay, I like to journal my dreams. These are realities, okay, that you're supposed to be bringing forth. That these are options for change. All right, these are options for change. All right, somebody said they want to go ahead. Ask your question, baby. Who's that? Alexis. Go ahead, ask your question, baby. How you doing today? All right, go ahead. You can ask a question. So yeah, get into trusting yourself. Okay, you're being called to really trust yourself. Okay, yeah, you're being called to trust yourself. Okay, we got the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are feeling emotional. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Man, somebody got material. I'm getting like somebody is even imagining a life of comfort or working towards a life of comfort. Okay, someone wants a life of comfort or either is manifesting this life of comfort. Like I'm seeing somebody really wants maybe a bigger piece of land, okay? You may be living more city like and you want to kind of elevate to a bigger piece of property, okay? You may be working on getting extra income, okay? Just trust yourself. You know how the money going to come through, okay? Okay, I can do a energetic pull on Nikki and Tori. All right, so I can do that. Give me about a day or two, but I can definitely get a video on that. I've kind of been thinking about that. I don't know why I've been thinking about that, but because I often feel like, you know what, I'm gonna have to do another video on that. But thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so give me about a day or two, and I'm gonna post a video about Nikki and Tory Lanez. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna post a video on that. You're not the only person who asked me about that. Okay, so yeah, somebody wants this life of comfort. Okay, like I said, some of you guys want bigger properties, bigger land. All right, if you can think it, if you can see it in your mind, it exists. Now, it might not be in this realm, and you might not have figured out how to bring it forward. But if you can think it, if you can think of this life of prosperity and comfort and leisure and having something that brings income in that doesn't require so much time. I'm getting like somebody don't want to spend all their time working. They just want to do something really easy that they love, all right, and bring this money through. Okay, somebody really wants a life of just leisure, more time with their family, okay? Yeah, somebody really is imagining this lifestyle of comfort, okay? I do feel like this that you somebody is getting downloads or like downloads are trying to come through in your imagination or your dreams, okay? to start this business idea that is attached to this life that you want, okay? Now, you may have to work hard in the beginning, right? Because it's always work when you're starting something, but I'm feeling like at the end of the day, down the line, okay, it'll be less work after you really put some time and some hard work into this new business that is trying to come toward you. Okay, so if you are stuck in like fear or restraint, it may be keeping this idea away from you. All right, and I think that's why the moon card and you freeing your mind is gonna lead. Okay, trusting your intuition, trusting your dreams, and getting in your imagination, accepting change. Okay, and deciding that you are going to be mentally free. All right, from fear and anything else, self affirming yourself. Okay, it's going to lead to this, to these ideas, all right, and these emotional outbreaks around this business venture. Okay, some of you guys invent things or are going to write really good movies or books. Okay, it's going to create this life of leisure, but you got to free yourself. Okay, you have to free yourself mentally. Yeah, we got the five of wands. So, listen, it's like anytime you level up or you're trying to win, okay, and you're working on yourself, here comes the conflict, right? Here comes the people in opposition. Okay, so because people can feel, because we're all energy, right? People can feel. I always go by how people are acting to see, kind of fill out where I am with something, okay? Because people's energy and them popping up and stuff, it lets you know that something is in the atmosphere. Like money is coming, change is coming, right? Because once you start working on something, here comes the people in opposition that want you to stay behind. And it's because they know that you have this life of leisure, okay? They know that you have this new beginning, right? They know, they feel the change. They feel this reality trying to come through. And if you're working on it, they can see it. Okay, so not only can some people see it because some of y'all are working on it, but they can feel it. Okay? All this is energy. This money that you may not have it exists though. Okay? It's a reality for you. So they can feel this currency, this reality, okay? They can feel it energetically, and so they trying to come in to keep you as the old version of yourself or to stop you from moving forward. Okay, some of them are competing with you because they see you above them, okay? They see you as a leader. They look up to you as a guide, some of these people, okay? Now, some of them are not going to admit it, right? People have pride. They don't want to admit it, but you can tell when people start to come together in groups, especially when they get together in groups to come against you, oh, you're winning. You winning. Your energy is so dynamic, so big. All right, and your light is so bright that people will come together in groups to cause conflict for you. Sometimes even violence against you. Okay, and this is why you got to discern and know when to pull your light and your energy from people. I do feel like it's somebody, okay, that is going through some type of conflict with people or a person. It could be in a relationship. All right, this could be any group of people or person, all right, that is starting to come against you and cause this conflict. Ultimately, distraction from your purpose and your path, okay? And this is why you just got to lock in. Once you see people trying to distract you, you get away from the energy and you accelerate towards what you want and what you want to create. Okay, so these people causing conflict or this person, they're just letting you know, okay, that you on the right path. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand what you're seeing and how to deal with it. All right, so someone wants you to be impulsive and risky. We got the Fool in reverse. This beginning is trying to come in. Okay, we know that this beginning is trying to come in. We got the Moon card already coming out to light the path. Okay, and when I feel like when the moon comes out to light the path, it's time for you to be the fool. Okay, you should be in this energy, ready to risk it all and jump towards your path. But because these people are trying to distract you or cause conflict and pull on your energy, they want the opposite for you. They want you to be risky, okay? Maybe even set you up to be triggered, maybe go to jail, okay? Like people are pulling on somebody's energy because they want negativity. They don't want you in this energy of taking that leap of faith, of accepting that beginning. Look at that beginning. We have so many beginnings trying to come through. We got the path being lit up. We got the beginning trying to come through so that we can get this money, so that we can get this life that we deserve, right? So that's when these people are coming out to stop. So I'm telling you, if you're thinking about a new life, a new business, okay, the moon card has come out to light up the path. So you need to pay attention to your path. Are you on the right path? Are you ready to start a new path? Okay. I feel like it's time for y'all to start a new path. And that's why the moon card is out. It's time for a new path. Okay. You might be thinking about leaving that job and starting your own little business. All right. Getting a little hustle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Walking in your purpose. Your purpose always leads to a life of leisure. That's why people will shoot your dreams down because they know if you get focused on it, you're winning. Okay, so somebody is negative. They want you in this negative energy, making bad decisions. All right, I'm even getting like people are purpose. I mean, people are pulling out all the stops. All the stops. Like anything. I see people falling out. So you can just be like, oh, you worry, and then be focused on their health. Like people are doing everything. I'm seeing like 10 different scenarios, right? People are doing everything to stop this beginning, baby. They don't want this beginning for you. Okay, they don't want this beginning for you. Let's get some clarity on this beginning. Yes, let's get some clarity. Let's get some clarity on this issue. All right, what is going on with these people who want this conflict? We got relief. Okay, we got relief. So, exposure of something or someone. Choices made toward yourself, right? Trust your own advice. Didn't we just say trust your own advice? Creating balance, harmony, knowing energy surrounding. So being in that knowing energy, knowing that you're worthy of this new beginning, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, okay? Another way to know or to get in like knowing energy is to get to know, like, let's just say that you want a car, okay? Go really look at that car, see all the bells and whistles about it, like get to know, right, that vehicle that you want, and it builds like a connection with it. Okay, so get in your knowing energy, know what you want without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, you got to know what you want. Okay, we got new loading, exposed. Things are going to be exposed. Okay, it's time for a lot of things to be exposed anyway, so that you can get this relief. Because this exposure is going to cause instant relief. It's for some of you guys, somebody that you may be feeling a little confused about, right? Some of you guys may be in a relationship where you like, I don't really trust this, or I feel like this ain't really my person, or I think this person cheating, but I can't really prove it. Like, exposure is going to bring this relief, because ultimately this relief is going to lead you to make decisions that take you on this new path, okay, to abundance and what's next for you. Okay, so you gotta, don't let these people distract you. Okay, it's more important now than any other time that you paying attention to yourself. Illusions created for you. Okay, and reverse. So I feel like somebody may have been, okay, somebody may have been creating illusions for you, but I feel like now they are like delusional. It's like somebody was telling someone a bunch of lies, and now they believe the lies. Ain't that crazy? Somebody done lied and created illusions so much that now they don't know what's real or fake. Okay? And this is, I just don't understand why people do this. You're programming your mind as well. You're programming your reality. Why you sitting trying to cause illusions to program somebody else's reality and what they think and how they think, right? Somebody done forgot what the lies and the truth is. All right, that's a mess. We got sexually deprived. Okay, I feel like some of y'all was in a relationship with somebody, or you may still be in this relationship, dealing with this person. Okay, this person was using sex to control someone. It's like if you didn't do what somebody wanted, I'm getting like, if somebody didn't do what somebody wanted, then they would deprive someone sexually. Like, that's kind of like a form of abuse. Yeah, somebody was depriving someone sexually. It was like a form of control. Like, this is crazy. That was this person creating these illusions. This person is not mentally all there. We got the Mother Nature card, okay? So the Mother Nature card says Mother Nature is calling for you to give her a visit. Go put your feet in some grass, bird watch, fish, or just sit by the water, okay? I'm feeling like Mother Nature wants to come in and heal some of you guys, okay? To change your reality. You know, nature is so healing. Seeing all the grass and, the greenery, okay? People are taking all this chlorophyll, all right? When you could just get right out in nature and just eat things that are green, okay? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like someone needs some chlorophyll, some scenery, and some healing. All right, get in the sun. Allow the sun to help you digest your food, because the sun helps you digest. Okay, I'm feeling like Mother Nature is just calling someone and wants to be a part of someone's reality at this time. All right, so it may be really important that some of you guys, you may have been thinking about it. All right, we got the creator took their Section 8 voucher in reverse. Honey, listen. I feel like somebody wanted somebody homeless and now they about to be homeless. Somebody wanted homelessness for someone, and now somewhere, right? Somewhere in in the cosmos, this is an option brewing for somebody. Okay, because they thought of it. Now this is what I'm saying. When you think about something, you create it, and it may not fully come in, but it lives somewhere. Right now, it's downloaded it could be in another dimension, reality, or just like in the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? Lingering, waiting for some energy to attach. Right, but because somebody created in their mind a reality for you to be homeless, now this person created it for themselves. And that's why you need to just be positive and understand that your imagination and your thoughts are a creative space. You have to be careful what you're creating, because once it gets in reverse, it's turned around. Okay, we got Zen. Okay, some look, some of y'all like, I don't care what's going on. Ain't nobody messing up my vibe. What I got going on, this piece that I've found. Like, I have found such a good spot and balance in my life at this time where nothing can stop me or touch me. And it was a lot of work, all right, but it was very much worth it. I had to change the way that I think and what I choose to put my energy into. Once I realized that what I put my energy and my thoughts towards, it grows. Okay, so I got a whole technique where I just stays in. Okay, so some of you guys are like, I'm gonna love this piece that I am. Once somebody bringing that negativity, I'm blocking it. Okay, I'm hanging up that phone if they call me with that mess. Yeah, somebody like, I'm zen and I win. All right, we got shocked and reversed. Somebody tried to do something to someone to shock them or like trigger them, and it just did not work. And it shocked them. All right. It shocked the person who was trying to shock someone. I can't make this up. Somebody tried to shock somebody and it shocked them that they weren't shocked. Okay. Somebody did something for a shock factor. But the fact that someone is in their zen, baby, the fact that somebody got this bubble of happiness and peace going on, it bounced right off. And now they are shocked. Now they like, what happened? I don't have no power like I used to, right? This person can't be affected. Okay, y'all out here like, this piece, it took too much to get here, baby. And I understand. We got dead, all right. I want to say this. I want to say this. I've been getting the death card a lot. All right, I've been getting dead and death, and I feel like a lot of things are dying in a lot of you guys' lives. Okay, you're just letting it fall off too. You're letting people just fall off. You're letting relationships die. Okay, yeah, it's like, who in the world want to keep going through the same thing and holding on to things that suck the life out of you? Okay, so because something was sucking the life out of some of you guys, you decided to let it go. Okay, you decided to let it go because you realized that something was just draining you. Okay, something was just draining you and you had to let it fall off and die. You had to let a relationship or a marriage just die. Okay, I'm getting like somebody was like, shoot, the marriage was dead anyway. It was gone before I let it fall off. Okay, some of y'all were in marriages that had been dead for years. Couldn't even give it mouth to mouth resuscitation. Okay, and so you said, let me just let it be. All right, because I want to live my life. Okay, somebody is glitching up out of here. Like I'm getting the energy like somebody may be facing death because of the amount of deceit, wickedness, okay, and death that they were wishing upon you. And you will be surprised what people are thinking about you. Okay? A lot of people are very passive. They smile, but you can't fake energy. And I'm getting like some of you guys really understood that somebody just didn't want the best for you. All right? And some of these people are facing uh the last moments of their life. Okay? And I don't feel sorry for them, baby. Oh, let's see what's trying to come out. We got the Page of Cups, honey. All right, we got the Page of Cups. I feel like a relationship has faded and now somebody is really happy, okay, experiencing real love, attracting real love, not fake love, but real love, okay? You may have been in a relationship where there were no exchange of emotions. Like I said, somebody was sexually deprived. All right, someone was using sex to control someone. You know, if somebody wasn't doing what somebody wanted them to do, they would be like, "Well, I ain't going to lay down with you. We not going to do this." You know what I'm saying? And it might have been something real petty too, but I'm getting the energy like somebody said, "Man, I'm about to find me something real." Okay? And I feel like somebody is in a relationship finally where they can be happy and exchange emotions. For a lot of you guys, it's yourself. Okay? A lot of you guys have found this new love for yourself. All right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, life is about you, right? It's about the love you have for yourself because nothing is promised. The only thing that is promised is you. Yeah, I'm getting like because somebody found love for themselves, they was able to exchange it with someone. Okay, somebody found somebody who really loved themselves the way that you love yourself. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, you're not supposed to come in a relationship expecting someone to love you more than you love yourself because the love has to already be there within you. Okay, how you going to give it to somebody if you don't have it for you? All right, and I'm getting like somebody really found somebody who understands that. All right. Yeah, we get like it's a divine connection, honey. All right. A divine connection. Yeah, somebody found divine love. Something really rare, okay? Yeah, the Empress baby. This new relationship for somebody. Oh my goodness, it just complements this Empress energy. Okay, it boosts this creativity. Yeah, I feel like this relationship has healed you in some way. Like this love that's attached to this relationship has healed you in so many ways, has healed your way of thinking, how you feel about, being in a relationship. Okay, it's like a new outlook. Yeah, this relationship that somebody is in that feels really good, okay, with someone that they feel that they can trust, who express love in a positive way, okay. Yeah, it has like this love that's attached to this person and this love that you have for yourself has put you in this Empress energy where you can prosper and be creative and allow yourself to bring your guard down, right? Allow yourself to be sensitive, right? It's like comfort and peace, right? You're feeling full of potential. You feel like you can conquer the world next to this person. Okay, I am so happy for you. Whoever this is, I am really happy for you, okay? Use that energy to create the life that you want, okay? Don't let that energy just sit there, baby. Go ahead and use it. Use it to heal yourself, okay? Transmute that energy, baby. All right, transfer it and place it somewhere that can create wealth, all right? Yeah, that's the type of energy that you want create that you want attached to your money. Okay? That's the type of energy that will keep money flowing. Okay? That will keep money flowing. Okay, I'm gonna do this last message. We got the Sun card in reverse, and we got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, I feel like some of you guys are experiencing success, but not in the way that you envision it. It's like you may feel like you have worked really hard on something, but you're not seeing uh, the full results, right? Yeah, you might not be seeing the full results, or like something isn't what someone expected. Okay? Something isn't what someone expected. It may be a relationship, right? Something, yeah, something that someone is experiencing. It feels like a relationship, or for some of you guys, it may be a job, right? Or a business that you started, right? It's like something isn't what you expected it to be. There's some type of, yeah, and this is like relationships. So I think it's more about a relationship. There's some type of partial, like, I'm gonna get some more clarity on it, but it's like somebody is in a relationship and they hoped for more than what it is. Okay? Yeah, it's like, you know how you could get in a relationship and you see all this potential in this person, but then as time go on, you like, nah, this ain't adding up. Okay? Yeah, it's like when you really get to see somebody after they done all that impressing, all that impressing. They telling you everything that you wanted to hear. The dates were good. Okay, they look, the love making was hot. You know what I'm saying? But now somebody realizing, like, was that real? Was that really real? You know what I'm saying? It's like now somebody is seeing the full person and who they really are. It's like the fairy tale and the glitz and the glam has fall off. Okay, now there's these arguments now there's these arguments and stuff going on. Yeah, it's like conflict in a relationship because somebody was wishing for more. Somebody was hoping that this was the one. Okay, let's get more clarity on this. Somebody really was hoping that this relationship. So we got somebody who really did find a good partner, but now there's somebody who's like, somebody was lying and faking. Okay, somebody was lying and faking. Give me more clarity about this person. They don't like that you changed, okay? Yeah, I feel like somebody is a little different. Yeah, like somebody switched up. The persona is different. All right, they not appearing. Somebody isn't appearing the same. Okay, somebody isn't appearing the same. Okay, you're sexy and you know it in reverse. Okay, why do I feel like somebody? Why do I feel like somebody appearance changed? You know, it's like, you know how they do all that makeup. You know what I'm saying? And the girl looked good. She put the makeup on, but then when she take it off, it's like a whole nother person. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like somebody was hoping they got they got like you know, like the Instagram model look or something like that. Like they was thinking somebody was look good, okay? But it's like somebody changed. I'm feeling like somebody don't like how somebody look. They look better in pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like somebody looked better in pictures than what they did. Or like, you know how somebody can be so attractive to you, but once y'all live together and stuff and they got gas at night and the farts stink, it's like the real person coming out and somebody just do not like that, okay? Somebody does not like the real person. Somebody does not like the real person. They in love with the idea of someone. And that is woo, there is these arguments about this, okay? We got down low, all right? We got down low, okay? I'm feeling like somebody found out somebody may be down low. And that's what I'm saying. It's like somebody's persona or the idea of them is not what they put it out to be. It could be appearances for some of you guys, and it could be finding out that somebody really got that down low energy. Yeah, it's like somebody isn't being themselves, or somebody found out that somebody wasn't being themselves. Yeah, somebody isn't being themselves. They were selling a dream. You get more clarity on this. See, this is why you gotta vet. This is why I just will listen. It'll take a long time. All right, I gotta get to know you. I gotta see what you up to, how you are over time. We got baby maker in reverse, okay, and we got pentacles arrived. All right. Okay, so I'm getting like this energy, yeah. Yeah. This down low energy, somebody, I'm getting like somebody don't have any kids because they've always been with the same sex. I'm getting like somebody is really LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why they don't have any kids. But now they're trying to date the opposite sex and they don't want somebody to know it. Yeah, somebody, like I said, somebody is not being themselves. Somebody is not being themselves. I feel like this person may have been giving someone money to like distract them from seeing that they were down low. But I'm getting like this person don't have no kids because they were in relationships with the same sex for a long time. Okay, but now they're dating the opposite sex. Now they're dating the opposite sex. And they trying to put money on the table to silence somebody. Okay? This is a mess. This is a mess. False reality. I can't make this up. Somebody is selling a false reality to somebody. It says you may feel or see, okay? Feel like this life don't belong to you. Realize your partner is a NPC. Realize your life has been looped. Feel like someone stole your luck. Someone is living in a false reality. This person that someone's in a relationship with has created a false reality for someone. It's like whoever is dealing with this down low person don't really know this person. Okay. This person, it can't connect emotionally. Somebody feel like they in a relationship by themselves, or they dealing with themselves because this person isn't available emotionally. Someone feels like they've been stuck in a loop. Another person feels like this person may be imitating their looks and stealing their ideas. Like, it's so much going on with this down low energy. This down low energy has manifested itself so many times. It's like so many versions of this down low energy that's connected to the collective. Duplicates. Yeah, a lot of you guys are experiencing a false reality. And a lot of you guys are experiencing down low energy. And that's why you feel alone. That's why this person may have been sexually depriving some of you guys because they don't enjoy sex with you because you're the opposite sex. I'm going to leave that there. That is tea. All right. That is tea. Okay. It's the Shenita Frequency. These readings, y'all. These readings be off the chain. Okay. Somebody has you living in a false reality. If you feel like you in a false reality, trust your intuition and leave, baby. Ain't no way in the world that you should be living out false reality with somebody and they like what they like and it ain't you. So love on yourself, put yourself first, trust your intuition. You know if this message is for you because it's going to reach you. All right. If it resonate, take it. If it don't, throw it in the trash. All right. Sometimes I be getting messages from my friends. It's crazy. Sometimes I get messages from my friends and I gotta tell them what's going on, what I heard, because they all blocked up. Okay, so some of this might be people that y'all know, and you getting the message so you can pass it along because they blocked. They don't want to see the truth. Okay, it's the Shenita Frequency. Put yourself first. Love yourself. Okay, I'm going to um yeah, I'm going to touch on this Nikki and Tory Lane's question that Miss Alexis had. All right, thank you, Miss Alexis, for being here supporting the channel. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye.